What's going on, guys? My name is Cornelius Tobechuku Azolibe, and basically, this I'm starting this whole project to document my time, my life, and basic and what I've been doing and what I intend on doing in future as a reminder, so I can always look back at things. I'm like, okay, this is what I did, this is what I plan to do. You get the idea. So, like I said before, my name is Cornelius Azolibe. I currently study civil and structures and civil engineering, majoring in structures at University of Technology, Sydney.
Oh.
And I am currently in Stockholm, Sweden, doing an exchange program at Kungliga Tekniska Högskolan, KTH, or in Swedish phonetics, KTH, in Stockholm, Sweden. So basically, this video, my first video, I didn't even write this down. I have no script. I'm just letting it out there. I chose to do an exchange program because my brother did it, which was number one, and also he did his and he went to Canada 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't even know. But I wanted to do it as well. I wanted to explore. I've always wanted to go to different countries. I've always wanted to see what other people are like. Rather than just being in the same country, same people, you have that tunnel vision. I wanted to explore, see what else is out there, and this was a great opportunity for me to do it. Why KTH? Next question. Basically, KTH was because this is my final year of studies, or bachelor's degree, I shouldn't say studies, because, as a Nigerian, they'll say you have to do your master's, your doctorate, and so on and so forth. But screw that. Talk about bachelor's for now. So this is my final year of my bachelor's degree, and it was a bit difficult to match my subjects because there was only a limited amount of subjects I can do, and I don't have any more electives. So I checked the American universities, the English universities, the Dutch universities, and none of them yielded any good fruits because I couldn't match it. But surprisingly, KTH was the only university that actually had perfect units for me. And I was like, jackpot. The universe is trying to tell me something. So here I am, KTH. And I guess you guys want to know what my journey has been like so far in Stockholm. First things first, Stockholm is a very, I would say, it's a very beautiful city. The people, beautiful people, but nothing bad to say about Swedes, but they just they're very friendly. Maybe not initially, but after you get to know them, or after you make that first contact, you break the ice. They become a lot more friendlier. And something I also noticed with Europeans is that Europeans are straight to the point. They don't have time for, like, they just tell you how it is. No time to beat around the bush. You need help, they're just gonna give you that help, and that's it. In Sydney, people are a bit more open. They're a bit more, I wouldn't say friendlier, but they're willing to talk to you more. They're willing to just talk about, you ask them for water, they're gonna talk to you about the ocean. Like it's a bit more welcoming, I should say. But my experience here, or my journey here so far, has been quite good. I'm getting used to I'm living by myself. You can see I have a little apple jug. An apple a day will keep the doctor away. Um, but I've been cooking a lot by myself. I've been cooking a lot by myself, and that's something that I really like. I'm getting comfortable with it because obviously I'm not going to live at home forever. So let's get into the technical stuff. The subjects I'm currently doing at KTH are still in timber design, no, Steel and Timber Structures. It's called Steel and Timber Design at UTS, but it's Steel and Timber Structures at KTH. Um, Construction Management, which is Project Management at UTS. And also doing Concrete Structures, which is Concrete Design at UTS. You see how similar these are? It's like, it was so perfect. I couldn't believe it. But basically, the way of education here is a bit slightly different because in Sydney, as well as other countries like New Zealand and all that, we have a, let's say you have your semester one, autumn. By the way, autumn in Sydney is spring in Europe. So let's say in the autumn semester in Sydney, you want to do 4 subjects or 4 courses. You do all those 4 subjects concurrently throughout the semester. And at the end of the semester, if all 4 subjects have exams, you get to do 4 exams at the end of the whole semester. But in Europe, or in Sweden, I should say, it's a bit different. You have in the spring semester, which is the autumn semester in Sydney, in Australia, the spring semester it's divided into 2. So you have your spring 1 and spring 2, or spring A, spring B. And basically, if you're doing 4 courses, you can actually do 2 courses in the first session and 2 courses in the second session. In this case, I'm doing Steel and Timber Structures in the first, Construction Management in the first as well. And I also picked up a unit which I don't really need, but I just picked it up for the fun of it, which is Swedish for engineers. So I'm doing those 3 subjects in my first session, and in the second session, I am doing concrete structures. Now, Swedish for engineers is a subject, one of those subjects that actually spans throughout the whole semester. So I'm doing that in the first and also second session. And that's how the education system works here. And at KTH, it's a bit, because it's should I say, a research university. So all of the bachelor courses are in Swedish. So I'm forced to do all my courses, all the master's courses. So basically, these subjects I just told you guys, the level of teaching is at a high level. And when I say that, I don't mean that the content is a bit harder. I just mean that the teacher isn't just only rushing the content or his teaching because it's in like a short session. He's also skipping a lot of the stuff because he assumes all of my classmates, majority of my classmates are master's students. They've finished the bachelor's. They've done this stuff before. This is just like specializing into that. So he skips a lot of his stuff. He's like, okay, assume you've already done this in the previous subject. I'm like, man, this is the first time I'm even talking about steel. This is the first time I'm learning about steel. But that's good. You adapt to grow, and that's what I'm looking for. And that's basically what I'm here. I'm not here to just see beautiful houses or beautiful cities. I'm here to actually find something that will make me grow as a person, intellectually, spiritually, physically. Did I just say intellectually? Intellectually, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all that. You get what I mean, okay? And that's my first video. Maybe in the next video I'll have a script and it'll be better structured. But for now, peace out.